What a great idea. What a low-priced idea. Today we have pets. Like my pet has a chip that they embed with just under the skin. If she gets lost, someone finds her, brings her to somewhere, where they take pets, lost pets, or whatever have you. They can scan her to see if she has a chip, and the information will come up of who we are and where we are. Now, this adds an extra layer of security and less waiting time. So let's say someone actually comes upon your pet, and maybe they don't want to take the pet to a shelter or something like that. They might, without this, they might actually just turn around and not really give it a second thought and say, that's somebody else's problem. It could happen. I'm hoping it doesn't, but it could happen. In that case, if you have this ring thing and you make it really easy for someone to return your pet, there's a more likelihood that they will return your pet. So imagine someone comes upon your pet and sees this thing here. This is an actual, I printed this out. It's a little tag that they will scan and actually contact you directly right there on the spot. So you could be around the corner, 5 blocks away, a mile away, and now you can just come and get your pet instead of having to go and wait and, having to stretch out the drama and the heartache that goes with having a lost pet. I am a victim of a lost pet. I never retrieved my little doggie that I lost when I was a little boy. It's always broken my heart, and I still think of that doggie by themselves today. I hope that someone did find him and bring him somewhere and raise them or whatever have you. I put a bunch of lost rewards, lost reward notes, notifications, pieces of paper that I ended up saving for. I think I borrowed some money from my mother. I think back then it was a penny or a nickel per copy that you would make. So I took a picture of my little pet. I put it on the piece of paper, wrote out reward. If found, please call. And I went to the local library and made, I don't even know how many copies, 100 copies, and I ended up posting them everywhere. But my pet was never found. So hopefully you'll never go through that situation. And the back of the label looks exactly like this. I just don't want to show it to you because it is going to have personal information, and I don't want anybody on the internet, just for a gag, scanning my QR code and contacting me when my pet is not lost. So there's nothing else in there. It comes in this packaging. Not saying that anybody would do that, but just in case. And so again, nothing else in here except this thing that had the ring collar pet tag. And the idea of what I get is that I'm going to register this to my Ring account. You're going to probably need a Ring account. You're going to register it to your Ring account and then add this QR code, which will be in the back here. I'm not showing it, but it looks exactly like this. I just looked at it. And that will allow you to contact the owner of the pet that you found. In this case, it would be me. And let me see what it says. Download the Ring app, create your pet profile, scan the QR code on your pet tag, follow app setup. and then everything else in the back. Pretty simple idea. $10 makes a great gift for any pet owner. So let's set it up. Let me show you how it's gonna look on the actual app. I'll show you as much as I could. Just before we do that, let me just measure it so you can get an idea. It's tiny. We do it from the two, about an inch. Very thin, very light, and I'm going to weigh it just so that you know what the weight is. Almost nothing. All right, let's go to the app.
Hey, whose pet panda is this? Brother, what do you think?
I don't know, but it looks like it has one of those fancy ring tags.
What is a ring tag?
It's one of those ring tags that you scan to contact the owner directly.
How do you use it?
And the front has the logo and in the back has a QR code to contact the owner directly. All you have to do is scan the QR code directly with your phone, and you'll reach the owner. Let me show you. So this is what came up on my Safari browser. All I have to do is hit contact owner. I'm going to choose to call the owner.
Hello.
Hi, I just found your pet panda.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Where are you? So this is the Ring Pet Tag, and as you saw, once I'm covering my QR code because then I'll receive a bunch of calls if I put this up on YouTube and people see it. But you'll get your own unique QR code when you set it up with the Ring account. You'll need an account to set this up, but others who find a pet will not need a Ring account. Go through Safari and you'll be able to contact the owner via phone or text to let them know that you have found their pet. And as you saw, it works really well. I get a number from Georgia, and I don't know what that number is, but it must be a Ring number that they use for this program. Pretty cool. Ring Pet Tag. I think everybody anyone with a pet should get it. Guess how much it costs?
$20?
20.
Nope, $10. $10 for this tag, and it's free, to my understanding, to set it up and everything.
And I think this is even like, this is pretty amazing because it's not even, I would even like put it on kids' backpack. Yeah, and this is amazing. It could even be used for other lost items or even people as well.
I think if you have a pet, this is just a great idea. That was my first time trying it out, and it worked flawlessly, right?
Perfectly.
Yeah, I
Worked
received a
great.
text and I received a phone call. My son does not have the Ring app. He just went through a Safari web browser, and I don't think that you need any kind of subscription to actually set this up. I'm almost sure. So as you were seeing, in when I was doing that, example with my family, showing them what this is because they never seen it before. My wife wanted to add additional information on what she thought on it and the different uses for it. So go ahead.
Oh, so no, I was just mentioning that I thought it was great for other uses, not just for your pet. Obviously, for the pet, it's amazing. But also, if you have perhaps an elderly parent who may suffer from like memory loss and may get lost, this would be great if they don't have any other identifying features, or maybe even like young children or children with who are not verbal and not able to articulate where they live or provide any contact information.
I mean, this is a great idea in the sense that you just get direct access to the owner. So you don't need a middle person. You don't need to go and bring the pet somewhere. You scan them, you contact the owner through text or phone, and that's the first time I tried it. So that was my son who was trying it on his phone. He had never used it. He doesn't have the Ring app on his phone, and it worked flawlessly, correct?
Yeah, it
Sending
did.
a text. My son called me, you text me.
Yes.
So my wife tried it with the texting feature, and it worked flawlessly. And I got the text, and I got the phone call in regards to the pet being lost. So it worked. It worked. First trying out. I set it up last night. You were unaware as to what I was doing, but I set it up last night, and I didn't try it out until today. Of course, I removed the sticker because, again, I don't want people on YouTube contacted me as a joke. But it's a pretty cool idea. It's $10. It's very light, very thin, not heavy at all. And for $10, I mean, you could, again, like if you're sticking this in someone's that you're concerned about being found besides a pet, for $10, you can stick this in their coats, in their jackets, in their bags, in their purse, anywhere where someone may need, contact information and the person doesn't have it.
Or the keychain. What I did come up, I have the Ring app, was information about the pet.
Yeah.
And information that you can input, but it also includes like a medical information section. So if a person needs medication that they may need right away, you can put that in there if they're not able to articulate that. So that was nice. And you can just really personalize it to whatever needs.
It is the Ring pet tag, but you're right, you can use it for other things.
Right. So the pet could have medical needs as well, but
So I think it's a pretty cool idea, especially if you have a pet. It's just a peace of mind. Someone scans it. Everybody has a phone today, and they can scan it and contact you, text you. And the phone numbers used are not your number. That when my son called me, it was calling from a number from Georgia, not my son's number.
oh, that's right.
And then he's not receiving my number as well. It has no information on me on what comes up. It just, Ring takes care of the in-between. So it hides it with fake numbers and fake text numbers, because when you text me, it came up another number from Georgia. So it's different than your phone number.
Correct.
So your phone number, I did not receive your phone number. You do not know my phone number. But we were able to still communicate and contact each other without that information.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
It is. I wouldn't put it on an aggressive dog or some animal that will bite as you're trying to scan it. But other than that, I think it's a wonderful idea.
Well, I've been in situations where we've had to deal with aggressive dogs, and we would have to, you use a tranquilizer to calm them down, because some dogs get very aggressive. And if you have this still on their collar, you can scan it now and contact the owner.
True.
So, I wouldn't suggest anybody go up to them. You call the police or whatever have you when it comes to that. But it would be great to have this so that you can retrieve your pet item. You could put this on anything, which is pretty cool, and someone scan it and return it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it worked, right?
100%.
Okay. All right, I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye now.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
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 you.